Papua New Guinea is about 6,500 miles southwest of San Francisco in a straight line, but we sailed there from Australia. New Guinea has the most languages in the world, over 850. And with hundreds of ethnic groups, it's considered one of the most diverse countries in the world. Lucky for us, the official language is English and Pidgin, so we were able to get around quite easily.
New Guinea's full of hot and steaming jungles and rivers, and we took a dinghy ride up this river looking for crocodiles and listening to all the really wild bird sounds. Papua New Guinea is made of many, many islands. Many of the islands are active volcanoes still, and other islands are made of limestone, which is very porous, and over the millennia dissolve under the rainwater and create incredible caves.
These islands are surrounded by coral reefs, and one of the benefits of coral reefs is they often create great surf. We anchored in one bay with a little wave breaking off of a coral reef in front of where the boat was parked. And so we surfed the spot, and later on a man came out in a canoe and was watching. And we asked him, has anybody ever surfed here before? And he said, no, we were the first people to ever surf that island. Remember these sailing canoes in the Louisiades? It's just amazing to think that this is their form of transportation. This is how they go to school. This is how they go to church. This is how they go fishing, and from island to island. They've been doing this for 1,000 years.
Yeah. Remember, these guys came over in this big canoe, and they got so excited that we were there. They tried to jump aboard Endless Summer while they were still moving, and some of them fell off into the water.
These guys are at Kamatal Island working on a big, maybe a 30-foot sailing canoe, and there they are working on the sail on the ground.
This is actually a sail that we brought to this island where people were making these canoes, and we knew they could use our old sail and make probably 2 or 3 sails for 2 or 3 different canoes.
Yeah, I remember the beautiful woodwork that they did. Really cool. And I remember this guy paddled about 2 miles out and stopped us and asked us if we had a drill to drill a hole in the front of his canoe to tie a rope to. We visited over 25 islands in New Guinea over a 2-month period. And one of the most special memories I have is visiting this place, Palm Island. Once the locals knew that we were just interested in getting to know them and learning about their culture, and also that we had some gifts for their school, they really took us in.
Palm Island is actually 2 islands, and one of them is just for their gardening, for their fruits and vegetables, and the other island is where they live and where their school is. They gave us a tour of their garden island, which was really spectacular.
We learned that we were the first sailboat to ever visit this island, and at first they were just a little bit hesitant to have us there, and then once they knew that we were there to be friendly, we were really taken in by them.
They became very friendly. We had a huge exchange of gifts, actually. We brought supplies for their school and gave them t-shirts and stickers and all kinds of things, and then they gave us I'm getting a beaded headband there for dancing, and lots of fruit and vegetables.
Yeah, we had asked if they had any fruit or vegetables that we could trade with, and here the villagers, here they are giving us a send-off, and they gave us maybe 80 pounds of fruit and vegetables, way more than we could have used.
After we left Palm Island, we sailed 14 miles to our next stop, which was a patch of islands called Johnston Atoll. And it was amazing because Palm Island was full of fruit and vegetables. And we got to this place and they had no food.
So here was another island that had never been visited by a sailboat before. They were only 14 miles away from Palm Island, and yet they spoke a different language. They were totally isolated and were not in communication with each other.
And they were really needy. And the great thing was that we had so much food that we were given in Palm Island that we just turned right around and gave it to these guys, and along with some medicine and other things that they needed.
When we were getting ready to leave this island, the one woman that spoke pretty good English came and said, "We have nothing to give you, but you're always welcome at our island. It's a second home to you." And then a couple of the young children ran off and came back with these turtle shells from endangered species turtles. And we didn't quite know what to say, and what we did accept the shells.
We had so many interesting and memorable interactions with the locals that it made Papua New Guinea one of the most fascinating places that we've ever been. It's definitely the most rewarding country that we've visited so far.
Thanks for watching our video about Papua New Guinea. If you're interested, you can follow our journey at www.sailblogs.com and search for the vessel name Endless Summer.